Yeah,
Yes.
it was enjoyable. It was a little bit tough at times training on your own, but I think it's worth persevering with that for the games. There are a few WODs that suck big time, but you know, you have to get through them. But on the whole, it was enjoyable.
Oh, absolutely, overhead squat is my biggest thing, and then that leading into snatch. I've been doing CrossFit for just over slightly 2 years. When I first went to here, I couldn't overhead squat properly with a PVC pipe, and then I just hit 105 after the training plan with my overhead squats. So I've really improved that. My confidence doing it now, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying doing snatches. I actually love doing snatches now. So that's been my massive big improvement.
Cool. George?
Just improved in front squats. So on the optional section I chose to do the strength one. So I did the front squats quite like every week. So my front squats improved massively and I'm more confident doing the front squats as well as my strict press has improved quite a lot. So hopefully I've seen that cover up across into my clean and jerks as well, which has also improved as a result of getting a heavier front squat and overhead press, becoming a lot more confident in the week.
And then I think the biggest improvement I'm seeing is actually I'm using my hips more in the movement. So it's carried over a lot. So my Olympic lifting has improved because I'm using my hips a lot more. My muscle ups have improved. Although there's not a lot in the program, it's using the hips more. So I'm now exploding into the muscle up at the top, whereas before it wasn't much explosion, which made it a lot harder and a lot more taxing for me.
Okay, anything in particular anybody didn't enjoy?
The pacing ones were quite difficult to do by yourself. I'm not saying I wouldn't enjoy them, I like doing things that change quickly and from rowing to lifting to running, but it was just difficult by yourself to watch where you were on the clock, if you had to run back outside and come back in, and then just remembering where you were 10-15 minutes into a WOD when you're kind of like really tired of rowing. So I wouldn't say I wouldn't enjoy it, it's just difficult to do by yourself.
That's why sometimes there's quite a lot of pull-ups in, especially when you have to change the pacing for pull-ups. It's one of my weaker movements. I only have one pace when it comes to pull-ups, trying to do as many as we needed to and then change the pace. Quite hard to kind of push myself, but it's good to kind of make me do the movements as well at the same time that I'm weak from. So kind of had a benefit, but I didn't enjoy it as much.
Apart from having to train with lamps sometimes, it was probably it was the pacing WODs. They sucked. Sometimes it was a bit of a grind to get through them. If you were on your own, it was tough. But as I've said, it is the training on your own. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to motivate yourself to get down there and get in the box and lifting, but it's worth it in the long run.
And what have you learned going forward with your own training from the training plan? Or what will you take? I guess what will you take from the training plan?
I mean, there's a lot you can steal from the training, not steal, but borrow, should I say, from the training plan to structure your own training, as it were. So the way the EMOMs are structured, so where you find your target for the day in 25 seconds and you're working to that is quite good, instead of when you get to the box sometimes and there's just a number on the board and it's quite difficult to hit the number. At least you've got an attainable target for you to hit. Also the barbell cycling as well is pretty good. When you go through that, you have your EMOMs and you get your power clean and squat snatch and whatnot on the EMOM.
I think for me in other sports that I've done is had fitness blocks in, and for me that was like my first time in my 2 years of CrossFit that I've had like a fitness block which concentrated on one thing, i.e. my overhead squats and snatch got better. So I think maybe twice a year I'll put in a 4-week kind of training plan as well as doing my normal WODs and say, well, I'm going to concentrate on the run or something like that to get better at that sort of thing. So yeah, I'll put more organisation into my training now, I think.
I think more like even though I don't like the intervals, doing as much of the pace, I think it's a good one to kind of try and put into workouts, but if planning my own, I probably put into exercises that I find easy to get the different paces with, still put things in the running and the rowing and maybe the squats, but less put in the exercises that I only have one pace at, so I get more out of the interval, so you still get the 3 minutes working at the pace, but in a way that I know I can pace it myself and go at it, so I'm able to keep it going.
Okay, so would you recommend the training plan, Tony?
Yeah, I think so. As long as you're the type of person that can motivate yourself to get into the box and get it done, then you'll definitely see benefits from it.
Yeah, I agree with Stu Bear there. You've definitely got to be motivated to self to push, and as I can say, it's improved a lot of my lifting, the same with other guys who said. So if I probably hadn't done or gone through the training plan, I'd still be arguably with where I am with my lifts and some of them now. So yeah, I'll definitely recommend that.
I'd probably add the caveat though that it's probably not for beginners. You've got to have at least a year or two's experience of CrossFit under your belt before you start doing it.
Yeah, I definitely mean, like, I think it's a great thing to do if you've got the time, and you can definitely get down to a box, and you've got the use of a box for the time, and you've got the space to do it, and it's definitely worth doing.